Hello viewers, I am Deepthi. Today I am going to start a fresh unit which is electricity and magnetism from ICSE class 10. In this video I am going to cover only first chapter which is current electricity. It is full of numericals. Starting with first question, which is a numerical. In this, given R3 and R2 both are of 4 ohm each and R1 is of 8 ohm. What is the equivalent resistance of the circuit and then current flowing to the battery? So first equivalent resistance, we can easily see that these two are in series, and we know that in series combination we just need to add these two values 4 and 4. It means 8 ohm is the combination of this series resistors, and then parallel 1 upon Rp is equal to this 8 and this 8 are in parallel 1 upon 8 1 upon 8, it means 2 upon 8. So parallel combination is 8 upon 2, it means 4 ohm. Now second part they have asked current flowing to the battery. Now V is equal to IR, so I is equal to V upon R. V is given as 10 volt, upon R we have calculated 4, so value is 2.5 ampere. So current is 2.5 ampere. Options given are 8 ohm and 5 ampere. B is 4 ohm and then 2.5 ampere, which is our correct option number B. Other C and D options are incorrect. Before starting the second numerical, I would like to discuss these formulas with you. For energy calculation, W, which is work done, or energy you can say, is equal to product of Q into V, or V into I into T, or I square R into T, or V square T upon R. All these are formulas for the calculation of energy. आपको एग्जाम से पहले ये याद करने ही होंगे. इनको याद करने के लिए अगर हमें क्वेश्चन में V गिवन है, पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस, करंट और टाइम गिवन है, तो आप यही फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे. अगर आपको करंट गिवन है और सीरीज में सर्किट है तो आई स्क्वायर आर टी का फॉर्मूला लगेगा. अगर पैरेलल में सर्किट है तो वी स्क्वायर टी अपॉन आर का डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला आपको एनर्जी कैलकुलेशन के लिए लगाना है, क्योंकि हमें पता है कि सीरीज में करंट सेम रहता है और पैरेलल में पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस सेम रहता है. इन्हीं सबको अगर हम टाइम से डिवाइड कर देंगे, पावर इज इक्वल टू एनर्जी अपॉन टाइम. अगर हम टाइम से डिवाइड कर देंगे तो वी आई टी में टाइम कैंसिल हो जाएगा, वी आई फॉर्मूला, आई स्क्वायर आर टी में टी कैंसिल हो जाएगा, आई स्क्वायर आर फॉर्मूला, v square t upon r में t कैंसिल हो जाएगा, v square upon r formula. You just need to learn this equation for the calculation of energy. आपको ऑटोमेटिकली दूसरी अपने आप याद हो जाएगी. इन्हीं फॉर्मुलास को यूज करना है हमें न्यूमेरिकल में. अगर यही लर्न नहीं होंगे तो न्यूमेरिकल गलत हो जाएंगे. Now coming to second numerical. An electric bulb is rated as 100 watt and 220 volt. So power is given as 100 watt. अब स्टूडेंट को पता है कि वॉट पावर का यूनिट है, तभी वो न्यूमेरिकल में पावर की जगह पे 100 वॉट भर पाएगा. एंड पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इज 220 वोल्ट. व्हाट इज द रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ द फिलामेंट एंड द सेफ करंट? V is given and P is given. Calculation of R is required. We can use this formula here. P is equal to V square upon R, or we can say R is equal to V square upon P. So R resistance is equal to V, value of V is 220, square means multiply 2 times, upon power is 100. Cancellation of zeros, 22 into 22, 484 ohm is the resistance. Now I, P is equal to V into I is equal to P upon V. P is given as 100 and V is given as 22. So 10 upon 22, it means 0.45 ampere is the current here. In the given options, A is 100 ohm, 0.45 ampere, B is 220 ohm, 0.5 ampere, C is 484 ohm and 0.45 ampere, which is our correct option, and D is again incorrect option. In third numerical, a conducting wire of length 2 meter. Length of the wire is given as 2 meter and cross-sectional area of 4 meter square. It means area is given as 4 meter square. Has a resistance of 4 ohm. R is equal to 4 ohm. What is the resistivity of the wire? Here we are going to use another formula. R is equal to rho L upon A. R is the resistance, rho is resistivity, L is the length of the conductor and A is the area of the conductor. Here we need to calculate resistivity, so we can cross multiply R and A, then divide with L. What is the value of R given here? It is given as 4, area of cross section is 4, divided by length is 2, this is 2, and this is 8. And the unit of resistivity is ohm meter. So answer is 8 ohm meter, and the given options are 4, 6, 8 and 10 ohm meter. So correct option is C, which is 8 ohm meter. You can also write it as OHM and then meter. In question number 4, a current of 2 ampere flows through a wire. So current is given as 2 ampere. Flows through a wire of 10 meter length. So length of the wire is given as 10 meter here. When a potential difference of 4 volt is applied, V is given as 4 volt. Is applied across its ends. What is the resistance and the resistance per unit length of the wire? So first we need to calculate resistance and R. V is equal to IR. So R is equal to V upon I. V is 4 and then I is 2. It means 2 and the unit of resistance is ohm. So 2 ohm is the resistance. Now in the second part they have asked resistance per unit length. So resistance per unit length is divided by length. So 2 divided by length is 10. It means 0.2. Unit of resistance is ohm, length is meter. So ohm per meter, 0.2 ohm per meter. Given options are 1 ohm and 0.4 ohm per meter. B is 2 ohm. B is 2 ohm and 0.2 ohm per meter, which is our correct option. And C and D are incorrect options here. In question number 5, 2, 4 ohm and 6 ohm resistors are connected in parallel. The circuit is powered by a 6 volt battery with very low resistance. What is the equivalent resistance of the circuit and current flowing through the 4 ohm resistor? Current flowing through this means I1 we need to calculate here. So first equivalent resistance, and we know that these are connected in parallel. So 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 6. LCM is 6 and 4, 12, 3 plus 2. It means 5 upon 12. So parallel resistance is 12 upon 5. It means 2.4 ohm is the parallel resistance. Another method to calculate parallel resistance is Rp is equal to, what is the value of two resistances given here? 6 and 4. So you can simply multiply 4 with 6 and then add these two. It means 24 divided by 10. It means 2.4 ohm. आपको जो मेथड अच्छा लगता है आप कैलकुलेशन के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं, बट यहाँ पर ये रेसिप्रोकल लेना आपने भूलना नहीं है. इस फॉर्मूले में आपको रेसिप्रोकल सिंपली करना है तो इसमें गलती की चांसेस नहीं है, बट वट एवर मेथड यू फाइंड इजी यू कैन चूज. गलती नहीं होनी चाहिए क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चंस आपको कंपल्सरी सेक्शन में आने हैं. 2 मार्कर क्वेश्चंस हैं, कंपल्सरी सेक्शन में आएंगे ही आएंगे. सो 2.4 ohm is the equivalent resistance. Now current flowing through the 4 ohm resistor. Again two methods. Current flowing I is equal to V upon R. I is equal to V upon R. What is the value of V? 6 and 4. They have asked in 4 ohm resistor. It means 1.5 ampere. One method to calculate is 1.5 ampere. Directly we can calculate current because we know that in parallel combination current is dividing in two parts. Another method to calculate current is we can calculate the overall current of the circuit. I is equal to V upon total resistance. Total V is 6 and total resistance we have calculated in this circuit is 2.4. So 60 upon 24. It means 10 upon 4. It means 2.5 ampere is the current in the total circuit. Now, if we want to calculate I1, we need to take, I1 is in this branch. We need to take another resistance. Here 4 ओम में हमने कैलकुलेट करना है, बट हम दूसरा रेजिस्टेंस लेंगे यानी कि 6 ओम का लेंगे और डिवाइडेड बाय दोनों को प्लस कर देंगे. 6 + 4 मल्टीप्लाई बाय जितना टोटल करंट आ रहा है 2.5 एम्पियर कर देंगे. तो 6 upon 10 into 2.5. Calculate this. 5, 5, 2, 3, 15 upon 10. It means 1.5 ampere. Again, we will get the same value. बट आप देख सकते हो ये मेथड लेंदी है, वो मेथड इजी है. बट अगर नहीं समझ में आए तो आप करंट कैलकुलेट करने के लिए पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन में ये मेथड यूज कर सकते हो, जिसमें हमने अगर I1 में करंट कैलकुलेट करना है, इस रेजिस्टेंस में करना है, तो हम दूसरे रेजिस्टेंस को ऊपर रखेंगे, नीचे दोनों को प्लस कर देंगे और टोटल करंट के साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे, तो हमारे पास I1 करंट आ जाएगा. अगर I2 का करना है तो हम 4 को ऊपर रखेंगे, नीचे 10 into I हो जाएगा. In question number 6, if the supply voltage is 220 volt, V is given as 220 volt and total power of the appliances in the circuit is 440 watt. Power is given as 440 watt. What should be the fuse current rating be? So P is equal to VI, very simple formula. I is equal to P upon V. So I is equal to P is given as 440 and V is given as 220. So it is 2 ampere is the current rating of the fuse. Given options are 1 ampere, 2 ampere, 4 ampere and 6 ampere, and the correct option is B, which is 2 ampere. Question number 7. A battery with an EMF of 9 volt and an internal resistance of 0.6 ohm is connected to 3 resistors A, B and C in the diagram. What is the current flowing to the resistor A? Here resistor A is connected in series. जब series में current है तो हम series वाले में current क्योंकि same रहेगा, हम current यहाँ पर calculate easily कर सकते हैं. क्यों? पहले हमें total resistance निकालना है. Total resistance के लिए दोनों parallel combination 1 upon Rp and then 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 6. We have just calculated this value comes out to be 2.4 ohm. So parallel combination is 2.4 ohm. Then total resistance of the circuit is, yeah, equivalent resistance is equal to 2.4 plus 2. It means 4.4 ohm. And then internal resistance. It means equivalent resistance including this internal resistance. 4.4 plus small r. It means 0.6. Value comes out to be 5 ohm. So total resistance of the circuit is 5 ohm. Now we need to calculate the current in this series combination resistor, and its value is V is equal to IR, I is equal to V upon R. V is given as 9 volt here and total resistance of the circuit is 5. So value comes out to be 1.8. 1.8 ampere is the current in the circuit. Other options given are 2 ampere, 1.8 ampere, which is our correct option number B. In question number 8, consider the following combination of resistors. 3 ohm and 3 ohm, these are in series. Then these 3 and 3. These two are in series in parallel combination with this 3 ohm resistor. And this whole is in series with this 3 and this 3. What is the effective resistance across PQ? First we need to calculate at this point P and Q. P and Q, these two are in series and this is in parallel. So series combination is 3 plus 3, it means 6 ohm, and parallel combination of these 6 and 3 is 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 3. LCM is 6, 1 plus 2, it means 3 upon 6, 1 upon 2. So parallel combination answer is 2 ohm. Total equivalent resistance at this point P and Q is 2 ohm. And then in second part across X and Y, this 3 in series with this 2 and then this 3. So XY total equivalent resistance is this 3, 2 and 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6 and then 8. So total equivalent resistance in between points X and Y are 8 ohm. Options are, A option is 2 ohm and then 8 ohm, which is our correct option. Other options are 3 and 9, 6 and 9 and 2 and 6, which are incorrect. In question number 9, the slope of graph showing the variation of potential difference on x-axis and current on y-axis gives A option resistivity, B inductance, C resistance and D conductance. So here V upon I graph, we know that this graph gives us resistance, and here IV graph, it gives us conductance because it is reciprocal of resistance, 1 upon resistance, then it is conductance. So here option is conductance, option is D, which is our correct option because IV graph gives us conductance whereas VI graph gives us resistance. Coming to question number 10, the internal resistance of a 2.1 volt cell. Whenever internal resistance is given, then we need to take EMF. EMF is 2.1 volt, which generates a current of 0.2 ampere. Current is 0.2 ampere. It is given through a resistance of 10 ohm. R is equal to 10 ohm given in the circuit. We need to calculate internal resistance. Small r we need to calculate. We know the formula V is equal to IR. No new formula in this. Whenever internal resistance is given, it means R plus R. I is there. We replace this V with EMF E, electromotive force. So EMF is equal to I, R plus R is our formula which we are using here directly for calculating internal resistance. EMF value is given as 2.1 Current is given as 0.2, resistance is given as 10, and internal resistance we need to calculate. So 2.1 divided by 0.2, cancellation of decimals, 10 plus R, here it means 10.5, then minus 10 is equal to R, and after subtracting we will get 0.5 ohm is the value of internal resistance. Options given are 5 ohm, 10 ohm, 0.5 ohm, which is our correct option here, which is option number C, and then 50 ohm. In question number 11, the circuit diagram shown below is formed out of the combination of three resistors, R1 in series with the parallel combination of R2 and R3, each of 4 ohm value. Now find the potential difference across R1. We need to find the potential difference here. Now, first we need to calculate the equivalent resistance in the complete circuit. Parallel combination of 4 and 4, 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 plus 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, it means 2 by 4, it means 1 by 2. So parallel combination overall resistance is 2 ohm. In series with this 2 ohm, it means total resistance here is 2 plus 2, 4 ohm. No internal resistance given, directly potential difference is given 20 volt. Now we need to calculate the current here, because if we need to calculate potential difference here, even then we know the value of current because it is connected in series. I is equal to V upon R. Now value of V is given as 20 volt and value of R we have calculated as 4. So 5 ampere is the current in the circuit and in this resistor also. So potential difference V1 is equal to I R1. I is calculated, we have 5 into R1 is 2. So 10 volt is the potential difference through this R1 resistor. The options are 4 volt, 5 volt, 10 volt and 12 volt, and the C option, which is 10 volt, is the correct one. In question number 12, an electric oven of 2 kilowatt power. So power is given as 2 kilowatt. Is operating in a domestic electric circuit. 220 volt. Voltage is given as 220 volt. That has a current rating of 5 ampere. This is the domestic current rating. What is the power of the electric oven in watt? So power in watt, it means 2 kilo. Kilo means 3 zeros. 2000 watt. Then current drawn by the electric oven. P is equal to VI. So I is equal to P upon V. What is the value of P? It is 2000 divided by V is 220. After cancellation, 200 upon 22, 9.09 ampere is the current drawn. You can take it as approximately 9 ampere. Options given here are 1000 watt and then 9 ampere. Second option is 2000 watt and then 9 ampere, which is our correct option number B. Other options C and D are incorrect. In question number 13, which of the following trends in the VI graph will never be obtained? Will never be obtained when two resistors of resistances 2 ohm and 6 ohm are connected in parallel. We know that whenever resistors are connected, either in series or in parallel, we will get a straight line. The VI curve is a straight line here because these are for obeying Ohm's law. So A option trend A, B trend B, C trend C, and D option is both trend A and B. So correct option is C, trend C, which is showing the curve like this. We will never see this type of graph in our ohmic conductors. So in correct option is C, trend C here. In question number 14, three bulbs A, B and C are connected in parallels with a battery of 16 volt and a switch as shown in the figure. Resistance of bulb A is twice of B. A, B and C, three bulbs are there. A, B and C. It is given that resistance of A is twice of this. It means if the resistance of B is X, then resistance of A is 2X. And then further given that A is twice of B but half of C. Half of C, it means this is half of this much. So it means the resistance of C is 4X. Only then the half of this will be 2X and resistance of A. So it means the overall resistance of bulb C is more than these two. Now question is, which bulb will have access to minimum amount of current? किसमें सबसे करंट कम होगा जिसमें रेजिस्टेंस ज्यादा होगी? सबसे ज्यादा रेजिस्टेंस किसमें है? सी में है, 4 times of B. So it means bulb A, bulb B, C and none of these are the given options, and option number C, which is bulb C is our correct answer, which has minimum amount of current because its resistance is high. Option number C is correct. In next question, in electric lamp, electric energy changes into which type or types of energy? A option, mechanical energy and light energy. B is light energy and heat energy. C is heat energy and chemical energy. And D is chemical energy and nuclear energy. And the correct option in electric lamp, electric energy हमने दी, जहां भी हमने switch on किया वहां हमने क्या दिया, हमने उसको electrical energy दिया और लैंप ने उसको कन्वर्ट करके लाइट एनर्जी और हीट एनर्जी, आप कभी टच करेंगे तो थोड़ा गर्म भी होगा वो, तो हीट एनर्जी भी बन रही है। लाइट एनर्जी एंड हीट एनर्जी दोनों हमें दी, तो बी ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट, लाइट एनर्जी एंड हीट एनर्जी। In question number 16, calculate the current drawn by an appliance rated 100 watt and 220 volt when connected across 220 volt supply. So power is given as 110 watt and then voltage is 220 volt. We need to calculate the current drawn. So P is equal to VI, I is equal to P upon V. Very simple question. 110 upon V is 220. It means 1 upon 2. It means 0.5 ampere is the current drawn. A option is 0.5 ampere, which is our correct one. Other is 1 ampere, 1.5 and 2 are incorrect. In question number 17, name a substance whose resistance decreases with the increase in temperature. Normally we know that with increase in temperature resistance increases, but here the question asks resistance decreases with increase in temperature. A option semiconductors, B silicon, C germanium and D all of these. Correct answer is semiconductors, but the given options are silicon and germanium. Both are semiconductors. So correct option is D, all of these is correct here. In question number 18, diagram below shows 3 resistors connected across a cell of EMF 1.8 volt and internal resistance small r. Calculate the current through 3 ohm resistor parallel combination and internal resistance R की value भी बतानी है. Now first we need to calculate the combination parallel combination resistance. So 1 upon Rp, or you can say Rp is equal to 3 into 1.5, these two are in parallel, and divided by 3 plus 1.5. 3 into 1.5 means 4.5 and denominator also 4.5. So 1 ohm is the parallel combination resistor, 1 ohm. Then current here is given I is equal to 0.3 ampere. Now in parallel combination voltage remains same, V is equal to IR. I is 0.3 and R is 1. So 0.3 volt is the voltage which is present in these two, because these are in parallel combination और parallel में voltage same रहती है. So voltage is 0.3 volt. But we need to calculate the current through 3 ohm resistor. So current, it means I1. Suppose this 0.3 ampere is the total current divided into two branches, I1 and I2. So I1 is equal to 3 ohm में निकालना है तो दूसरा रेजिस्टर लेना है, 1.5 ओम न्यूमरेटर में, डिनोमिनेटर में दोनों को प्लस करना है, मल्टीप्लाई बाय टोटल करंट कितना आ रहा है 0.3 एम्पियर आ रहा है. 1.5 डिवाइडेड बाय 4.5 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 0.3. 0.3 divided by 3, it means 0.1 ampere is the current through this 3 ohm resistor. Second part, they have asked us to calculate internal resistance. Now EMF is equal to I R plus internal resistance R. Now EMF is equal to, given in the question as 1.8, current given in the question as 0.3 ampere. Total resistance of the circuit is 1 ohm of this parallel combination plus this 4. It means 5 ohm is the total resistance and small r. Now dividing 6 is equal to 5 plus r. It means r is equal to 6 minus 5. 1 ohm is the value of internal resistance. Now given options are A is 0.2 ampere and then 2 ohm, and B is 0.1 ampere. Our answer is 0.1 ampere. And then internal resistance is equal to 1 ohm. So correct option is B. C and D options are incorrect. In question number 19, an electric kettle is rated 2.5 kilowatt. Power is 2.5 kilowatt and 250 volt. V is 250 volt. Find the energy consumed in 2 hours. Time is given as 2 hours in kilowatt hour and the cost of running the kettle for 2 hours at rupees 10 per unit. But first we need to calculate the kilowatt hour. Now kilowatt hour is the commercial unit of electricity. पेपर में बहुत ज्यादा बार पूछा जाने वाले क्वेश्चन है और फ्रीक्वेंटली गलत होने वाला, जिसमें लिखा जाता है which physical quantity this unit is representing. Most of the time we get the answer as power. No, this is the unit of electrical energy because kilowatt is the unit of power. Multiply with time, hour. So kilowatt hour is the unit of electrical energy. And here we need to calculate energy. So energy is equal to P into T. P is already given in 2.5 kilowatt. Multiply by time already given in hours. So just multiply these two and we will get the answer as 5 kilowatt hour. In second part, they have asked us to calculate rupees 10 per unit is the cost of running. So cost of this is 5 kilowatt hour is the units used and then 10 rupees is the cost of it. It means 50 rupees. 50 rupees is the cost of running this kettle. Option A is 5 kilowatt hour and rupees 50, which is our correct option. Other options 2 kilowatt hour and rupees 20, C and D, all are incorrect. हमेशा इसमें किलोवाट आवर में ही रखना है, पावर को किलोवाट में, एनर्जी को आवर में. अगर हम एनर्जी को जूल में लेके जाना चाहते हैं तो हमें सेकंड्स में लेकर आना है, मिनट में नहीं होनी चाहिए, आवर में होगी तो किलोवाट आवर में आंसर जाएगा डायरेक्टली, जो हमारा कमर्शियल यूनिट है इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी का. और अगर हम उसको सेकंड्स में कन्वर्ट कर देंगे तो जूल में चला जाएगा आंसर. तो देखना है क्वेश्चन में किस में पूछा गया. अगर जूल में पूछा गया है तो हमें टाइम को मिनट से सेकंड्स में लेकर आना है. अगर किलोवाट आवर में पूछा गया है तो टाइम को मिनट से आवर्स में लेके जाना है, और यहाँ तो डायरेक्टली आवर्स में ही दिया गया है. इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 20, which of the following is not a characteristic of parallel combination of resistors? A option, if one resistor is fused, the circuit does not become open. हमें पता है ये ऑप्शन ठीक है. Not a characteristic, this is a characteristic. B is total resistance R is given by formula 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3, and this is again correct. C is total resistance become less than the least resistor present in the combination. This is again correct. पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन में जो टोटल ओवरऑल रेजिस्टेंस आएगा उसका आंसर सर्किट में दिए सबसे छोटे रेजिस्टर की वैल्यू से भी कम आएगा. आप अपने आंसर को इस तरह से चेक भी कर सकते हैं. एंड डी ऑप्शन, द करंट थ्रू ईच रेजिस्टर ऑलवेज रिमेन सेम. लेकिन करंट तो हर रेजिस्टर में सेम नहीं हो सकता. सो इनकरेक्ट ऑप्शन, और इन दिस केस करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज डी, बिकॉज करंट थ्रू ईच रेजिस्टर इन पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन विल नेवर रिमेन सेम. Potential difference will remain same if they are connected in parallel combination. In question number 21, if a cell of EMF 2.4 volt with negligible internal resistance R is connected across AB, then the current drawn from the cell will be, how much current will be drawn? Now, parallel combination, but these two are in series. इन दो में कोई कट नहीं है, कोई वायर नहीं कट रही है, ये दोनों सीरीज में है. So series combination is 3 plus 5. It means 8 ohm. 8 ohm in parallel with this 8 ohm. So 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 8. It means 2 upon 8. So parallel combination resistor is 8 upon 2. It means 4 ohm. 4 ohm is the overall resistance of the circuit. Now EMF is given as 2.4 volt and resistance is 4 ohm. So current is I is equal to V upon R. So 2.4 upon 4, 0.6 ampere is the current drawn here. Options, A is 0.6 ampere, which is our correct option. B is 0.5, C is 0.8, D is 0.2 ampere. So other are incorrect. A is correct. Question number 22. If a cell has no internal resistance, then EMF of the cell is A option, greater than the terminal voltage, B option, equal to the terminal voltage, C, less than the terminal voltage, and D, none of these. If a cell has no internal resistance small r, then EMF is equal to the terminal voltage. So B is equal to terminal voltage. In question number 23, which of these wires will offer more resistance? A option is long and thin, patli wire. B is short and thick wire. C is long and thick wire, and D is short and thin wire. And the correct option is long and thin wire, because we know that resistance increases with the length of the conductor. R is directly proportional to length of the conductor and inversely proportional to area of cross section. जितना थिन वायर होगा उतना रेजिस्टेंस ज्यादा होगा, जितनी लॉन्ग वायर होगी उतना रेजिस्टेंस ज्यादा होगा. सो कॉम्बिनेशन इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए, लॉन्ग एंड थिन वायर इज करेक्ट. Other options are incorrect. In question number 24, current is measured in ampere. 1 ampere current flows when? This is the definition of 1 ampere. A option is 1 coulomb of charge flows for 1 second. B is 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 electron flow in 1 second. C is 6.25 into 10 raised to power 18 electron flow in 1 second. And D, both A and C. So correct option is D, which is both A and C here. In question number 25, a student carries out an experiment and plots VI graph of 3 samples of nichrome wire with resistances R1, R2 and R3 respectively. Which of the following is true? All three are equal, A option. B, R1 is greater than R2 and then greater than R3. C is R3 is greater than R2 and then greater than R1. And D is R2 is greater than R3 and then R1. Here, correct option is C. R3 is greater than R2 and then greater than R1. Why? Because ये जो ग्राफ प्लॉट किया गया है ये VI ग्राफ नहीं है, IV ग्राफ है. इट मीन्स ये कंडक्टेंस का ग्राफ है, रेजिस्टेंस का नहीं है, कंडक्टेंस का ग्राफ है. तो R1 की स्लोप ज्यादा है, इट मीन्स R1 की कंडक्टेंस ज्यादा है, और कंडक्टेंस ज्यादा का मतलब इसकी रेजिस्टेंस सबसे कम है. तो R1 की रेजिस्टेंस सबसे कम है, R3 की सबसे ज्यादा है और R2 की इंटरमीडिएट है. सो करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज C, वेयर R3 is greater than R2 and then greater than R1. In next question, a cylindrical conductor of length L and uniform area of cross section A has resistance R. Another conductor of length 2L and resistance R of the same material has area of cross section. इन न्यूमेरिकल्स को सॉल्व करने से पहले आपको एक फॉर्मूला जो हमने पहले भी अभी यूज किया है, R is equal to रो L upon A यूज करना है, जिसमें रेजिस्टिविटी मटेरियल की होती है इसलिए वो सेम रहेगी. तो रेजिस्टिविटी इज इक्वल टू आर ए अपॉन एल, ये हमारा फॉर्मूला है. अब जब भी हमने नई रेजिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट करनी है वहां रेजिस्टिविटी की जगह हमने ये वैल्यू भरनी है जो उन्होंने ओरिजिनली क्वेश्चन में दिया आर ए और एल. हाँ, क्वेश्चन में उन्होंने एरिया को कैपिटल ए से शो किया है, हम भी कैपिटल ए से शो कर देंगे आर ए अपॉन एल. सो दिस इज इन प्लेस ऑफ दिस रेजिस्टिविटी इनटू एल मींस ओरिजिनल लेंथ, जो अभी उन्होंने न्यू लेंथ दिया हमें, न्यू लेंथ इज 2L. So new length is 2L, and then area of cross section they asked us this, it means A dash, and here in this question they have given that the new resistance of the material remains same, it means R remains same. So what can we cut on these sides? L is same, R is same, so A dash area comes out to be 2 into A. So new area of cross section is 2 into A, and this is our option number C. A option is A upon 2, B is 3A upon 2 and C is 2A, which is our correct option, and D is 3A. In question number 27, the resistivity does not change if A option is the material is changed, B the temperature is changed, C the shape of the resistor is changed, and D both material and temperature are changed. And the correct option is C, the shape of the resistor is changed, then resistivity does not change. Because we know that resistivity depends on material and at the same time depend on temperature also. In question number 28, from the given figures, identify the circuit in which the electrical components have been properly connected. Now look at these figures carefully. In first figure, resistance in series, ammeter in series, but voltmeter is also in series. हमें पता है voltmeter series में connect नहीं हो सकता. A option incorrect. In B option, voltmeter is connected in parallel and ammeter is connected in series. This is our correct option B, which is second diagram. In third diagram, ammeter is connected in parallel, again which is incorrect. And in last diagram, voltmeter is connected in parallel, ammeter in series, but the sign on the ammeter is plus where the sign on the battery is minus. So this is again incorrect. So our correct option is B, which is our diagram number 2. In question number 29, in parallel combination, voltage passing through each resistor is, हमने बहुत बार डिस्कस किया है, वोल्टेज पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन में सेम रहती है. ऑप्शन नंबर ए इज सेम, बी इज डिफरेंट, सी इज लो वोल्टेज एंड इज हाई वोल्टेज, and correct option is A, which is same. Voltage remains same in parallel combination. In series combination, current remains same. In question number 30, the unit of resistivity is, unit of resistivity, it means this, unit is Siemens, ohm, mho or ohm meter. So unit of resistivity is ohm meter, which is our option number D. In question number 31, the wire of length L made up of a material of resistivity rho is cut into two equal parts. The resistivity of the two parts is equal to, A option is rho, B is rho square, C is 2 into rho and D is half rho. And the correct answer is A option, which is rho, because we know that resistivity is independent of the length of the conductor, because resistivity is the resistance of the conductor of unit length and unit area of cross section. It means it does not depend on length. So A option is correct. In question number 32, a wire is stretched to thrice its original length. It means new length L dash is equal to 3 of original length L, and its new resistance is now. New resistance we need to calculate. हमने अभी डिस्कस किया था R is equal to rho L upon A. It means resistivity is equal to R A upon L. ये हमने नए रेजिस्टेंस में वैल्यू भरनी है. Now new resistance is equal to, instead of rho we need to put this value R A upon L into L upon A. ये न्यू वाली भरनी हमने यहाँ पर, तो L dash upon A dash. So R A upon L. Now न्यू लेंथ कितनी हो गई, 3L हो गई. जब मैं किसी भी वायर को 3 टाइम्स स्ट्रेच करूंगी तो उसका एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन 3 टाइम्स कम हो जाएगा. सो A डैश कितना आ जाएगा, A upon 3. Now L same, A same. So answer comes out to be 3 into 3, 9. 9 times of original resistance. So new resistance is 9 times of original resistance. Options given are 1/3, B is 3 times, C is 1/9 and D is 9 times. आप वैसे भी सोचो कि वायर को मैंने खींच के पतला कर दिया है, जितनी पतली वायर होगी उतनी रेजिस्टेंस बढ़ जाएगी, तो 1/3 1/9 तो हो ही नहीं सकता. इट मीन्स 9 times is the correct option here. We need to show by its calculation also. In question number 33, the temperature of a conductor is increased. The graph best showing the variation of its resistance is. आप देख रहे हो A ग्राफ में स्ट्रेट लाइन आ रही है and straight line showing the variation of its resistance. Positive slope is there. So A graph is correct here. Option number A is correct. Other options B, C and D are incorrect. In question number 34, the VI graph of a conductor is as shown. Its resistance is, here values of the graph are given. Value given are, 3 values are given here and 3 are given here, and linear variation is there. Positive slope is there. Value is 5, 10, 15, 20 and here 3, 6 and 9. Voltage is showing on y-axis and current on x-axis. Now the VI graph of a conductor is as shown. Its resistance is R is equal to V upon I. So V is shown on y-axis. So 3 and here upon 5. 3 upon 5. We can check it here also. यहाँ पे 6 है और 6 के corresponding यहाँ पर 10 है. तो 6 upon 10 कितना हो जाएगा? 2 3 जा 2 5 जा. थर्ड वाले में भी चेक कर सकते हो. 9 upon 15, again 3 upon 5. So given options are A is 5 upon 3 ohm, B is 3 upon 5 ohm, C is 5 upon 2 ohm and D is 2.5 ohm. जब भी हमें किसी ग्राफ की स्लोप निकालनी होती है, पहले y एक्सिस की क्वांटिटी को लेते हैं, फिर x एक्सिस की क्वांटिटी को लेते हैं. y अपॉन x होता है स्लोप का फॉर्मूला, और यहाँ पर स्लोप vi ग्राफ के हमें रेजिस्टेंस दिखा रही है, तो इसलिए 3/5 ohm is the correct option, which is option number B. In question number 35, to get a 2 ohm resistor by using only 6 ohm resistors, हमारे पास 6 ohm की वैल्यू वाले रेजिस्टेंसेस हैं. सारे रेजिस्टेंसेस की वैल्यू 6 ओम गिवन है. कितने यूज करेंगे कि आंसर 2 ओम की रेजिस्टेंस ओवरऑल में आ जाए? नंबर ऑफ देम रिक्वायर्ड इज, कितना होना चाहिए? 1/6, 1/6, 1/6 कितना हो जाएगा 3/6 इट मीन्स 1/2 सो ओवरऑल ये 1/rp का आंसर है ओवरऑल रेजिस्टेंस rp कितना हो जाएगा 2 ओम हो जाएगा कब हुआ जब हमने कितने रेजिस्टर्स यूज किए हैं पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन में 6 ओम के 3 रेजिस्टर्स यूज किए हैं ऑप्शन नंबर ए इज 2 B is 3 C is 4 and D is 6 and option B is correct which is 3 resistor जब हम 3 resistor 6 ohm के connect करेंगे parallel में तो उनकी overall resistance जो है वो कितनी आ जाएगी 2 ohm आ जाएगी In question number 36 the filament of an electric bulb is made up of which material and why A option is nichrome having high melting point B is tungsten having high melting point C is nichrome, resistance increases with increasing temperature and D tungsten, specific resistance is high. So we know the filament of electric bulb is made up of tungsten and the correct option here is B, tungsten and why we are using because it has high melting point. So correct option is option number B. In question number 37, equivalent resistance in a parallel resistance circuit when resistances are 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm and voltage is 6 volt is equivalent resistance they have asked to calculate. So values are 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm 1/6. So 1/rp is equal to all these three. LCM is 6, 2, 3, 6, 3, 2, 6, 1, 6, 6/6. It means 1 ohm. So equivalent resistance is 1 ohm. Voltage extra दी गई है आपको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए. A option is 2 ohm, B is 3 ohm, C is 1 ohm and D is 4 ohm and the correct option is C which is 1 ohm. In question number 38, the resistance of a 40 centimeter long wire is 8 ohm. Resistance is given as 8 ohm and length of the wire is 40 centimeter. The wire is stretched to a uniform wire of length 60 centimeter. New length L dash is equal to 60 centimeter. The resistance will now be, new resistance will be. So R is equal to rho L upon A, then resistivity is equal to R A upon L. Now R, resistance is given as 8, area they have not given and length is, original length is 40. So A upon 5. The resistivity value is A upon 5. Now new resistance is equal to, resistivity is A upon 5 and then length upon area. Now new length is 60 and new area is, area because length is stretched to 1.5 times. So area divided by 1.5, it means multiplied by 1.5 हो जाएगा 60 into 1.5 and then 5. 5, 3, 15, 6, 3, 18. So 18 ohm. So new resistance is 18 ohm. Given options are A 18 ohm, B 16 ohm, C 8 ohm and D 2 ohm and the correct option is A which is 18 ohm. In question number 39, standard resistors or resistance wires are made from alloys such as constantan and manganese. As what is the reason why we are using these alloys here? A option is their specific resistance is high. B is effect on temperature on resistance is negligible. C is resistance increases drastically with increase in temperature. And D, both A and B. And the correct option is D, both A and B. Why we are using alloys in making standard resistors? Because their specific resistance is high and effect of temperature on their resistance is negligible. In question number 40, a current of 4.8 ampere is flowing in a conductor. The number of electrons flowing per second through the conductor is. We know that number of electrons flowing per second for 1 ampere current is 6.25 into 10 raised to power 18. And here 4.8. So multiply by 4.8. If we multiply with these two, then we will get the value as 30 into 10 raised to power 18 and then we can write it as 3 into 10 raised to power 19 and the correct option is D which is 3 into 10 raised to power 19. In question number 41, the uniform wire of resistance R ohm is divided into 10 equal parts. It means the resistance of each part is R upon 10 ohm and then 10 equal parts and then all of them are connected in parallel. The net resistance is if such 10 parts are connected, it means R upon 10 plus R upon 10 so on. then the value comes out to be R upon N, and here R is R upon 10 and N is again 10 because 10 equal parts are there. It means R upon 100. Value comes out to be 0.01 R, and this is our option number A, which is correct here. B, C and D are incorrect. In question number 42, a certain piece of copper is to be shaped into a conductor of minimum resistance. सबसे कम resistance चाहिए. Its length and diameter should be. कम resistance करने के लिए length को कम करना है और diameter को बढ़ाना है. Now options को ध्यान से देखेंगे. A option is L and D. B is 2L and D. Length को बढ़ा दिया, हमें कम करना है. C option is L by 2. लेंथ को कम किया एंड 2 into D डायमीटर को बढ़ा दिया. इट मीन्स थिक वायर ले ली, तो यहाँ पर रेजिस्टेंस मिनिमम आ जाएगी. सो ऑप्शन नंबर सी इज करेक्ट. L by 2 and diameter is 2 into D, and D option is incorrect. In question number 43, the resultant resistance value of n resistors, each of resistance R ohm, when connected in parallel is equal to X. When these are connected in series, the resultant value we need to calculate. So we know that in parallel combination, answer is R upon N. N number of resistors used and value of resistance used is small r upon N, and value is given equal to X. So R upon N is equal to X. So resistance is N into X. Now what will happen when we connect these resistors in series combination? In series combination, we know that number of resistors, if they are n, then the value comes out to be n into value of resistor. It means nx. So answer is n square x. So total answer is n square x. This is our option number B, which is n square x. Other options A, C and D are incorrect here. In question number 44, two devices are connected between 2 points say A and B in parallel. The physical quantity that will remain the same between the 2 points is, if they are connected in parallel, कौन सी physical quantity है जो same रहेगी? A option current, B resistance, C voltage and D none of these. And the correct option is C, which is voltage, क्योंकि parallel में connect हुए हैं. When no current is drawn from a cell, that is when the cell is in the open circuit, the potential difference between the terminals of the cell is called A option terminal voltage, B electromotive force, C potential drop and D none of these. The correct option is B electromotive force EMF when no current is drawn from the cell, and this is the definition of EMF also. जब हम सेल से कोई सर्किट से करंट ही नहीं ले रहे हैं, यानी कि सेल ओपन सर्किट में लगा हुआ है, उस समय जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस है और वो EMF है और वो सबसे हाईएस्ट वैल्यू होती है उस समय. In question number 46, the work done per unit charge in carrying the test charge through the electrolyte is called dash in the cell. A voltage drop, B terminal voltage, C electromotive force and D potential difference, and the correct answer is A voltage drop, because in carrying the test charge through the electrolyte means inside the cell. So voltage drop वो होगी जो इलेक्ट्रोलाइट के अंदर सेल के अंदर हो जाएगी. तो voltage drop हम small v से शो करते हैं. EMF is equal to V plus small v. This is potential drop or voltage drop. This is terminal voltage and this is our EMF. EMF, this is terminal voltage and this is potential drop or voltage drop. You can also say A option voltage drop is correct here. In question number 47, when current is drawn from a cell, that is when the cell is in closed circuit, the potential difference between the electrodes of the cell is known as, electrodes means outside the cell, electromotive force, potential drop, terminal voltage or potential difference. It is terminal voltage. Option number C is correct, because outside the cell, this is terminal voltage outside the cell, this is potential drop inside the electrolyte, and total EMF is when no current is drawn. In question number 48, when a current I flows through a resistance R for time t, the electrical energy spent is, Joule's law of heating, H is equal to I square R into T. This is our option number B, I square RT, which is correct. A, C and D are incorrect here. In question number 49, two bulbs are rated 60 watt and 220 volt. 60 watt and 220 volt. This is the power of first bulb. This is the voltage of first bulb. And power of second bulb is given as 60 watt, remains same, but voltage changes to 110 volt. Now, what will be the ratio of their resistances? Whenever we have to calculate the resistance, we can take the ratio of these two quantities. But first we know the formula R is equal to V square upon P. So now R1 upon R2 is equal to V1 square upon P1 divided by V2 square divided by P2. Now V1, value of V1 is 220 into 220 divided by power is 60 watt divided by V2 square. V2 is 110, square means multiply, and then 60. When we simplify them, then 220 multiplied by 220 and divided by 110 and 110, because 60 will cancel with 60. So here 2 into 2, it means 4. 4 is to 1 is the ratio of the resistances of these two bulbs. This is our option number A, which is correct. B, C and D, which is 3 is to 1, 2 is to 1 and 3 is to 2 are incorrect options. In question number 50, an electric kettle is rated 2.5 kilowatt. So power is given as 2.5 kilowatt. 250 volt, voltage is given as 250 volt. What will be the cost of running the kettle for 2 hours? Time is equal to 2 hours at the cost of rupees 10.80. So अभी हमने कैलकुलेट किया था, ऐसे केसेस में हमने एनर्जी कैलकुलेट करनी है किलोवाट आवर में. ऑलरेडी किलोवाट में दिया है 2.5 किलो एंड multiplied by 2 hours. It means 5 kilowatt hour. This is the unit of electrical energy, 5 kilowatt. Now what is the cost of 1 unit? It is 10.80. Now 5 multiplied by 10.80, our correct answer is rupees 54. Our correct option is B, rupees 54. Other options are 27 and 100 rupees, and none of these which are incorrect. With this, I conclude my today's video. Hope you have understood all the questions and the explanation given by me. Try to solve these numericals. If you have any doubt, you can tell me in the comment section. If you still have any doubt, you can refer to my previous video on the same topic. I will give the link in the description box. Thanks for watching till the end. Keep watching, sharing and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.